So anyway, so what I do is I never show up for support for those people who never show up support for me. And that's it, man. Make sure you understand, man, that what's important for me is those people who never support you never really care about you, and they never care if you support them. Understand? So the thing is, just move on, mate. I mean, just go and support yourself, mate. Pretty sure when you support yourself, then you have your true friends. They go their own separate ways, mate. Very soon, they have nothing to give you, mate. I promise you, they have nothing to give you at all, mate. Now, since I'm understanding that, I'm understanding that what I can do also is I can put my laptop on and I can listen to music right now as I Netflix and talk to you. And it's much better for me to do so right now. I can go on Spotify on my actual laptop right now while I can do my laptop Spotify while doing Netflix while talking to you. And it's just the way it is, mate. And then my Trance Radio Show is very easy to promote people, man. And guess what? A little bit away. But what I want to do is I want to go and see the newest music out there. And why? I mean, why? I mean, why? I love it. For sure, why not? For sure, now, what I do is I go for everybody's music, mate. And I learn people's music. And I want to upload all my music trends online, mate. Today. For sure, a little bit away. I want to upload everything today, mate. Let's have a look at this, mate. I have some nice people Spotify account over here. Just say Spotify. Say Spotify. Now Spotify is always into my nice and beautiful laptop here too. Yeah, I have 5 taskbars, mate. I have 5 aspects of life in my taskbar over here. And this, I see this. I have to clean my nice beautiful laptop now. See these videos. I see these images. I can delete. I press delete on my actual keyboard in my laptop to delete the file, mate. See these all 9-minute mixes here. I press delete. See that's all. I delete. So now, as I delete my content, I'm just organizing to see what's what. Making sure I have more than enough success over here to do my greater job, mate. Make sure I can go and organize my files over here as well. See, that's gone online, mate. See, I've got some Tokyo. It's online now. I go and multiple check everything, mate, before I delete anything. See over here. I want to see what's happening over here. I have some other stuff to do as well. But it all has to be done. And I have to rotate everything, man. See, 513 gigabytes, man. See, around 513 gigabytes. So yeah, that's also click on properties and I see it's 513 gigabytes in my laptop and it's also 513 gigabytes in my Mega Drive. So of course I'm deleting from my laptop now. I emptied my recycle bin inside of my laptop. And now I'm doing much better, mate. See, my FL Studio is right here. Now I have stuff in my capture folder over here. And let's have a look at this, mate. What's happening here, man? See, this is all organizational already. So now my PowerPoint is my PowerPoint. See, images and courses, mate. So I want to see which courses this is, mate. A brochure. I may have done this already. See, I've done this, mate. I see this, mate. I've done all this. I can remember. So I just want to go anyway into, I guess, Utopia. I see the courses there, mate. Let's have a look. So yep. I can see this, man. How many courses is there over here? I can see this. So to course 5, mate. So it's all done, mate. So now, anyway, that's all done. That's all gone online, mate. So what I do, I delete it from my laptop now. I refresh my laptop, totally. A little bit that way. I just double check it. I never double check. I multiple check everything. That's all gone, mate. Whereas my laptop is nice and sweet, and my laptop has how much. See my nice and beautiful content over here. Has much more enough. So what I want to do now is I want to just go and see my library inside of my Spotify. So let's have a look. I want to go and listen to people's music, but I want to listen to new music. And that's the thing, yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm going to home playlists over here and making sure I could go listen to Release Radar, which is a new music trend over here. All the music, mate. And let's have a look. I understand, so I understand. Sure, I listen to I listen to new music, mate. See Calvin Harris as well. I can go listen to him now. Listen to deadmau5 over here. Alright, now as I really go and do my life over here, I'm just looking to enjoy my life. Yeah, I enjoy my life in different ways, but also I just want to show you the massive difference between music production and what's going on around town. Is go listen to new music and be ahead of the trends and everything in terms of audio content and everything. And while you're speaking on audio to somebody, in terms of like this, I mean, go listen and read from your mentors as well, mate. I mean, go and really focus upon reading the headlines. And now, if you read the headlines, I mean, go find something interesting in the headlines, mate. I mean, literally. I mean, go and find something interesting about what people talk about. But in economics, watch, I can always learn something new. Watch now, anyway. What I want to do is I'll focus on understanding that it's much more how it is. I'll focus on something different always. So every single time, I'm learning, yeah. I'm learning how to do greater. But now, since I'm understanding that Operation Music is coming up, I feel I understand my actual path around the nice and beautiful tone of my life over here, which is, I see how I can get a loan from the bank, but is it worth it to get the loan? I want to show you what. Hold on. I want you to get a loan for now. No. I do it for free. For first. I have no risk at first. When the government gives me money and I pour it into a business to make an event, that means I get a free chance. And that's the thing, man. I'd rather have a free chance and then lose money, mate. I never lose money. But no. Either way. I realize that what's important for me is understanding straight away that I'm learning. I'm learning quickly upon helping myself to succeed, man. I see Go Freak remix with Channel 43 with deadmau5. Very nice, beautiful for you to listen to. I never hate you, but I'm learning to Netflix, man. I then have to do my financing too. And every single day, man, I want Netflix fucking whenever I can, man. I mean, I don't want to fucking miss out on Netflix. I entertain myself in the morning like this as well with Netflix at any time. I rotate all my fucking stuff to do in terms of all my business to do. I rotate everything around everything. I rotate my business around family too. I have everything to do, mate. I'm just happier. I'm happier as a human, man. I mean today is what day, mate? I mean today's a Sunday. Today's a Sunday, mate. I see it on a Monday. I see Monday coming up. I see on a Monday that's coming up now. I'll go send a link quickly in the morning, mate. And I move on, man. Watch, that gets me 2 weeks, man. I move on. See other people today in terms of the APM over there is losing, mate. Unfortunately, losing. But guess what? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, they're even angry now. Well, sure, on 28th of May, unfortunately, they'll anger on the 28th of May. I can see it. Well, sure, why? Because I fucking have an event coming up on the 28th of May. I'm living that way. I'm not sure though. The thing is now that it's just get my foot in the door, mate. I get my foot in the door. I'm sure people can see that I'm successful to some degree. And that's it, man. I focus on just delivering content, yeah? And as I deliver content, I'm learning something new, mate. I'm learning that on Spotify you can go and delete any music that you want to make sure that it never shows up in your mixes ever again. And you can craft your playlists. But it's a quick MP3 player, mate. I mean, Spotify is an MP3 player for you to listen to any music you want. They're making money, but I'm making more words, man. I mean, make more words before you make more money, mate. If you have no ability to speak more words, you have no ability to make money, mate. To make more money, you have to speak more words, and that's the skills, mate. The skills is being able to speak more words daily. I mean, speak more words daily, yeah? The only way to make money today is never fucking working for the money, but speaking the words, mate. They're working a 9-to-5 job today to make $200. Well, Danny Malvoyage is making 8 hours of communicational skills in words with you today, and more. They're swapping 8 hours for $200. I'm swapping 8 hours to talk to you, mate. For fuck's sake, what's better for you, man? Every single day is like that, mate. I'd rather swap 8 hours on the 9-to-5 job to work for you, to speak these words to you, than to work for $200 a day. I promise you. And that's the thing, yeah? That's the thing. That's why they never understand that. And that's why I deserve to exceed expectations, and that's why I'm fucking incredible, mate. I promise you. And nobody else is doing that except I. I'm fucking winning big time. I wake up in the morning and I never want to kill myself like Tony Yugoslav. But I think I say it because I'm half Serbian and half Croatian, and he's half Serbian and he's half Croatian. But I did watch the Walk Boy, and he's saying how much he wants to kill himself about being Serbian and Croatian. But I don't want to kill myself because I'm Serbian and Croatian. I realize that what's important for me is learning something, man. I see how people are going about their music, man. But guess what? Once they're never making as much music as I am, I can say, although my phone over here in terms of my Mega Drive, I'm uploading Mega Drive content, and I'm on Netflix, and it can work, mate. And Mega Drive uploads your content in terms of you upload your content on Mega Drive, but Mega Drive has no problem when you're uploading content to Mega Drive while watching Netflix on the same phone. And that's amazing. I see my internet today, it's really quick. So anyway, that's working with Wi-Fi, mate. Not sure that I feel very quick about what I'm doing, mate. Well, anyway, so what's important for me now is learning something. But why did I do that? Why did I send them the actual seminars? That's what I'm saying, mate. That's the thing, mate. They never did contact me, did they? Well, guess what? That's something new that can boost my status. But guess what? That's why I was sending them videos, mate. Just to boost my status. Guess what, that's why I'm saying that if you feel necessary to boost your status, guess what, it's more how I feel. I feel that from now on, that they can message me if they want some videos or links, mate. Every single day, I'm learning, man. I'm learning something anyway. I'm learning that I have more than enough, man, for everything. I'm rushing now, since I have everything much more clear, I'm making sure I go and listen to the newest music out there. I see a Vera remix with Beautiful, mate. I see a Vera remix with Ferry Corsten's Beautiful song. I see it's Ferry Corsten Beautiful, but a Vera remix. Rush now, I see how they're remixing tracks, and I see exactly what their motto is, that they are remixing Ferry Corsten tracks. But guess what? Let it be, man. Watch now. I see Vera has a nice beautiful kick, man. Watch, that's a very beautiful kick. Moving on. Which I could see the actual nice, beautiful remix of sounds over here. A little bit that way. Which everybody's different in music, but to make music, they make different music always. I mean, make that genre of music, but differently to everybody else, and that's the best way, yeah. I mean, make something else different. I mean, you have to go. You have to go and fucking make everything of these music differently. They're going the way of remixing music that's popular already. I'm not sure. Guess what? I'm not sure. The thing is, I see the trend, but I'm doing better on the trend, mate. I'm not sure they are remixing other people's trends of music that's popular to get a status. But Danny Milivojevic is going a totally different way, because Danny Milivojevic understands that those people who have that music never want Danny Milivojevic to remix their music, unless they ask Danny Milivojevic. But they're never asking me, so I never fucking need to remix their popular music, mate. I just go fucking making 5-hour music while they make 3-minute music. I say, yeah. I make 5-hour music while they make 3-minute music, mate. I mean, instead, I promise you. Now, what I'm gonna do is I make more than that, mate. I'm more than that, mate. I'm sure that there's something coming up always, mate. I am more than enough, mate, in what I'm doing. I can see how other people can feel my tendency to DJ, mate. I'm very soon into it, mate. Rush now, I understand the soccer ball, mate. Rush, that's something I rotate over my business, mate. Over time, and over 6 years. I rotate that around. I rotate physical exercise around my beautiful day as well. And now I can do it. I can do it when I physically and when I spiritually and physically rotate everything around my business. That's it. I can fit everything together when you rotate it together, mate. Watch, there's always a chance, mate. Watch, if you never finish out of 24 aspects of life that you can do in one day, if you finish 10 only, then start with that approach. Then start from the other 10 in the next 24 hours and more. And then start from the next day, start the other 4. And then start the repercussion of the process, mate. I'd say, yeah. Watch, you can always fit everything in, mate. I'm really enjoying Netflix, mate. I mean, Netflix is amazing to see all these people, mate. I can see a little bit. Approach these people never want to fucking watch this movie. They never want to watch some monkey film over here. But guess what? They never want to watch it. But guess what? I mean, some people do. But most people never want to fucking watch this movie because it's back in the olden days, mate. But I just watch it quickly. I already went past 2 seasons of this fucking nice and beautiful movie track. And this movie track, I'll show you the name of it very soon. But the thing is about the movie track over here, that it's made in the. I mean, this movie is made before 2005, mate. And they don't want to fucking watch this, mate. I promise you. I'm sure they have no time to watch it. I do. I have time, mate. I realise anyway. I'm making sure I'm learning, yeah. I'm learning something different. And I see the competition over here. I see people and how they're competing with each other over here to make more music than each other. Which that's the thing, and that's where Danny Milivojevic wins, mate. And why is that? Because I make more music than they do. I make more music and longer music than they do, and I have a radio show. But they have no radio show. I have a radio show. Yeah. For sure. I mean, I'm one of the top 8 DJs in the world from the Trance Sagas, and one of the 2 Australians right now in the world who has a trance radio show, mate. Or who's the other one? I'm pretty sure Marlo. Marlo has a trance radio show, but other people, in terms of Australians, never even have their own radio show, mate. For sure, Danny Milivojevic has his own radio show as a trance artist. For sure, yeah. For sure, I'm one of the top 2 Australians in the world right now who has a radio show that's trance music in 2021. I'll say, yeah. I mean, it's official. I'll say, yeah. Man, that's a big step, man. Broshu. It's so simple, but I'm very early in the game here. And other people are trying to make more music. I can see their mindsets, and they're trying to make more music by making 3 to 12 minute music than other people to become more popular than other people. But no chance that they have fucking chances right here to become much more popular than other people like this. But Danny Milivojevic is making 1 hour music to 4.5 hour music and more, and that's something different in one track. So imagine listening to a 3 minute track today. I mean, how do you feel about that one? I mean, you have to feel good about that. I mean, you have to feel good about that, yeah? But imagine that one track that's 3 minutes that you've just been listening to is now 5 hours. Or that's what Danny Milivojevic does. But that's the newest way to make music, even in your time, mate. I mean, listen to Donatopia. So that track Donatopia that I made is around 4.5 hours of music in one session. Yeah, I mean, go listen to it. And Ozonify is around 2.5 hours. And Eyes Thou Shall Never Kill, I mean, Eyes Thou Shall Never Kill is 1 hour. And around 1 hour. I mean, go listen to it. I mean, that's the difference, yeah? And that's why I can become more popular than other people who are making 3 to 12 minute music while I'm making 1 to 5 hour music or more. Because why? I mean, what's the difference between us? When they're all competing right now to make music than other people. Whereas today, I compete. Whereas today, I compete with each other to make music than each other. So these people who are making 3 to 12 minute music are trying to make more 3 to 12 minute music than other people. Yeah. But Danny Milivojevic understands that 3 to 12 minute music in a 5 hour track, that's 1 hour track, or anything that's a 1 hour track that's 5 hours long of music, is how many times can you put 12? I mean, how many times can you divide 12 minutes by 5 hours? So Danny Milivojevic makes already. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, let's just say. I mean, let's say they make a 3 minute track. Yeah. I mean, what's 5 hours times 60? I mean, that's 300 minutes. But guess what? I mean, let's just say they make 3 minute tracks. I say 300 divided by 3. But they have to make 100 tracks to get to Danny Milivojevic. Because I make a 5 hour track, but they make 3 minute tracks. But they have to make 100 tracks that is 3 minutes long to get to 5 hours of Danny Milivojevic music with 3 minute tracks, yeah? But let's say they make 12, I mean, let's just say they make 12 minute tracks. So 300 divided by 12. And why 300? Because 300 minutes is 5 hours, yeah? So I say 300 divided by 12, but should have to create 25 tracks that is 12 minutes long to get to Danny Milivojevic's 5 hours track. I mean, yeah, and what do you want to listen to? I mean, you want to listen to music that is 3 to 12 minutes long, or anything that's 5 hours long of music in one session. I mean, 5 hour music, yeah. Which that's why I'm more popular than them, and that's why I do more music than them like this. Because I can create 5 hour music, but they are unable to do that. Because they are able to do only up to 12 minute music. Yeah. First now the sets, they put all these different music sets together, yeah, and now they can create 10 hour music and more, mate, with different people's music. But Danny Milivojevic can do a 10 hour track, mate. I can do one fucking episode of 10 hours of Danny Milivojevic music without using other people's music, mate. Yeah, but they never can do that. They can never do that. Now, guess what? At the moment, they can do it, but they're unaware of how to do it. They're unaware of how to do it. I'm aware of how to do it. I'm very popular. I feel it with Cosmic Gate. It's nice and beautiful, mate. I'm enjoying life, mate. I see Jesus Christ can see how I enjoy life today. See multitask, mate. I see multitask king, mate. I'm the king of better than shit. Say why not? Thank you. I make sure that no matter what I can feel how music is excellent, but Cosmic Gate is doing great in this track, in the Feel It and Cosmic track, and I can see it. I realize anyway. I realize now I see other people dying off. They're not even in the scene anywhere, but Danny Milivojevic coming strong over here. I see the differences between music over here, and the differences between music is I can tell what they're doing in 12-minute tracks and up to 12-minute tracks. I can tell what they're doing, otherwise. But they're never even close to Danny Milivojevic. And that's something they have to find out on their own, mate. I'm showing them anyway. But if you want to be great, then follow Danny Blavojevic in the way he makes music, because that way you understand straight away what I mean. And they believe their fucking music is very popular around town. Of course, guess what? Of course, their music is very popular, but there's many people to listen to, mate. Like, and now because there's many people to listen to, of course, you just gotta be popular anyway. I mean, be popular anyway. I mean, it's much better to have a popular track than it is to never have a popular track. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just create more events around yourself than other people do around themselves. But have yourself a radio show if you're a music producer, mate. Well, now, my radio show is strictly my music, and that's it, mate. Whereas now, my EPs and all that, I mean, all my sets are going into EPs, mate. Whereas whereas my next EP as well is my techno EP, mate. I have a techno EP coming up as well. I want to do all remixes and just all tracks of Danny Blavojevic in one fucking radio show, mate. And I love it because that's a set I fucking play everywhere, mate. I'm pretty sure, although that's what I'm saying. That no matter what, I'm creating these remixes just for that, mate. And I need to anyway. I need to pump some techno music because I'm a techno artist too. For I create just trance music. I can create techno music too. I mean, it's a gift, man. I mean, it's a gift to do that. I create remixes strictly for techno. I create techno music with all my music that I make now. I create techno music with my trance music, trance. I make sure of it. And I remix everything, and I place my new trance music stuff into my new techno music remixes. So I can use any of my new segments of my music by opening it up and exporting certain WAV files. I can export certain WAV files from all my trance music to make my nice and beautiful what? Make my nice and beautiful remixes of techno music, mate. And I repeat those sounds in techno music, mate. Ah, I love that. So yeah, I use all the WAV files from all my trance music, mate, to create techno music and other sounds with other tracks in my techno music mixes and my remixes with techno music. And I use that from all the trance sounds with WAV files from all my trance music and all my tracks that I make that is newer, to export those new WAV files that I have with my nice and beautiful tracks over here to make techno remixes, mate. And because I make techno remixes like this, I'm learning, man. I make all the techno remixes with my nice and beautiful tracks. There's the newest tracks with stem files. There's my newest stem files of my newest tracks into remixes from old sounds into new remixes with new sounds. I make a new set. Yeah. Now I'm doing something better, but they never even do that, mate. Or should they themselves never do that? I see I'm much greater than them now. Or that's something much more. I have more clarity now. Or the thing is now, with their remixes. Ooh. Or the thing with their remixes, mate. I can use their vocals with my remixes on my music tracks. But yeah, I can use different sounds. I can use different sounds with their vocals. And that's the thing, yeah. I can use anybody's vocals to make my own remix techno tracks around that. Roshan, that's it. Roshan, now, they may have certain melodies and all that with their music vocals. But guess what? Roshan, then, I ask for the stem file of the melody that they have then, of their music track. I just get the melody and make it something new, mate. I mean, it's a stem file. But that's the only way you can replicate that sound. And now, guess what, Roshan? It's a MIDI file, mate. It's one of those MIDI files. I'm going to put any fucking synth in it that you want. And now I can create those MIDI files, mate. I can create these MIDI files with fucking new sounds from what they are choosing to do with their beautiful tracks. And what I can do is I can make MIDI files now with all my FL Studio tracks to use those sounds and those melodies into different sounds in different tracks. And I can use different sounding tracks and modules now with all my music and put new sounds to them in my older music and all the newer music. I can fucking save those profiles and save those files to make different sounds with those melodies, to export those WAV files to make a new remix and also to make a new track. with remixes only. I say, yes. I say, oh, I learned something now. I learned something big time, man. I can export those MIDI files from all my music tracks to place them into my remixes with different sounds. And also with the same sounds. By also just exporting the WAV file from those sounds that are my newer sounds or older sounds. I can export those stem files or audio files exactly as they are to place it into my new remix tracks, man. So, oh, mate, I have a techno show coming up, mate. I love it that way. And now, guess what? I realize my music tracks are all new, but that's the whole point. But the whole point, I mean, how do I get popular here? I get popular through the longer music tracks that I made. And that's it, bro. The longer music tracks I made is what makes me popular. But Jesus Christ says, oh, I see he understands. I thank you. I never hate you. I realized all that. I have to be on top of the game, mate. I realized all that. That was... I mean, what track is that, mate? I mean, that's the track over here, which is Change the World with Ben Gold, mate. I love it that way. I have no worries with Keshmar over here as well. See, this is 7 o'clock with Mickey. See, anyway. See, they get beautiful singers and vocals. They get beautiful singers and vocalists over here. But, oh, I have vocalists coming up as well. I have vocalists coming up in other ways, mate. I have myself as a vocalist coming up as well. And that's coming up, man. I mean, that's coming up. I mean, what's that? It's coming up all the time, mate. But, oh, I want to live this life forever, man. That's what I love, you know. I'm living life, man. I have more than enough, man. I can see what I can do early on, man. I'm enjoying my life, man. I can see how this nice and beautiful track when I this track is nice and beautiful, mate. But anyway, what I do now is I focus on saying that no matter what, it's more how I feel. I feel that's a nice and beautiful track, mate. Which is 7 o'clock on Mickey, because Mickey's a DJ, but his track is 7 o'clock. See now, anyway. So what I do is I move up. Now, what makes this track very good? It's the actual sounds he makes and also the vocals, mate. And that's how it is, mate. It's orchestration too. That every single day I'm learning something. I'm learning how I have to promote myself more than those people, mate. And I have to make sure that no matter what, I can see straight away what I can do with different remixes. And that's what I'm understanding. I'm working on whatever I can, mate. I'm learning how to just Netflix, man. I'm Netflixing, but I'm enjoying, man. I can get all these people's albums now with different aspects, and I have the album covers there, and I can go and upload stuff to iTrans Radio with these tracks over here, and I move on, man. I just upload all the music that actually works for me, and that's it. Everything works for me. I appreciate that. Guess what? Anything that's great for me works for me, mate. As soon as I promote them, I never delete them, mate. I rotate my whole business, man. I rotate everything, man. And I get to it somehow along the lines, mate. And that's the whole point, yeah. I mean, the whole point is learn to go and do greater for yourself. And have a new experience with people's music and different music, mate. And learn something along the way about life. I mean, imagination is when you're looking at all these images of life, mate. I mean, it's how it is, mate. And it's forever. It's eternal, mate. It's eternal because people can always create these images differently, mate. With different clothing and different scenarios in different ways. Oh, it's excellent, man. If images cease to exist in life, then it's just words, man. Now, words is the best, mate. I mean, words create images. I feel that no matter what, I'm enjoying my life over here. I'm peaceful. I'm peaceful in what I'm doing. I see black ice with the blizzard. I live this way. Now, what I do is I have a nice beautiful time now. I can create my nice beautiful remixes over here, but guess what? Now, that's different. That's where I can go and select these tracks, mate. Now, I can select my own tracks and remixes, where I can go and create names about it. But guess what? Or guess what? I mean, let it be that way. Or it's more how I feel. It's more value. Like, hold on. I mean, hold on. Let it be that way. Whereas now, that's something where I have to again re-upload everything then. Hold on. I mean, that's yet to come, though. That's yet to come. And now I'm understanding something. That in my techno remixes, I want to be able to list new sounding tracks. And the tracks that I have with those tracks, with what remix it is and what kind of name it is. It's all my names, mate. Ooh, yeah, I put the table of contents here. And now when they see this, first they see my table of contents, and now they see which track they actually want to play in their show. And it's very important for me to do this. And it's early on, I can do this now. I can do this. Yeah, in my radio shows, I repeat all these remixes with my sounds only. I say, yeah, I mean, only my sounds. And now they're fucking understanding me. Then my radio show is fucking coming up. And it's all these different remixes. And what I'm doing is I'm creating as many remixes as I can with new music to just keep these radio shows going. And it's going faster and faster. And what I do to make new sounds now, or as well do to make new radio shows and new sounds, is this. I stretch the file, I remix it a bit, I place new sounds here into it, which I make new sounds quickly. And weekly I can do a radio show on my music tracks with techno and new music tracks coming up. With new scenarios. And with new scenarios, and I can go and export 33 minutes of a music track and put it into my fucking 1 hour mix. It's a radio show, yeah? So yes, I can create all these fucking different test music cycles, man. Approach perfect, Jesus Christ says, yeah. I make fucking all these new approach. I make all these fucking I make all these nice, beautiful, different music sounding tracks, and I put it into my radio shows so people can listen to different music and different sounds. They go into different music, man. They're gonna say, where the fuck is this music coming from? For shit. And then I fucking really name it. I name them all with details. I say, test cycle 1. I mean, what the fuck is this? But yeah. Well, now I'm actually sounding, man. I'm learning big time that this is big, man. I mean, this is something big. That movie is The Monkey. I mean, some monkey film, man. I mean, guess what, Lewy? I'm learning quickly, man. I'm learning quickly about what I'm doing. Well, yeah. Well, now, man, I mean, now I'm something big. And now if they see this, what should they say? Oh, I mean, he has a radio show at least. I mean, he has his own radio show. But now they call me somebody from this point. Or should they call me somebody at this point? But guess what? Or else all my music, when they want to see all my music, yeah? Or should I want to see all my music online. And all of my music is just the newest music, which is sounding the best, mate. And I'll move on. I'll put all my sounding music into my music tracks online and move up. I'll put a little hashtag video or something that I can find. That's all my fucking own designs, mate. I'll put all my own designs, mate, into it. I can re-upload everything too. A little bit that way. I'll make my own designs for everything. But guess what, bro? Even if I get a video, mate, that's just fucking doing something around in the background, I want my photo on it. I want my photo on it. Which that's the difference, man. And now, since I understand that, I can make new videos over here and screenshot and everything. I'll brush it now. Guess what? I can re-upload all this music into my online show. I'll let me know. Which now, that's all going quickly. Of course, it's all happening quickly, mate. And then what I do is I pick up the nice and beautiful tones of the vibration of what I'm doing and I move up, man. And then people start calling me somebody really quickly and they want to watch me somewhere, mate. And now guess what? Russia, they never create events for me. Russia never create events for me, but they watch me online, man. Russia watch me online for life. Love it. Russia, although I have to start something. I have to start a trend anyway. Russia now. Anyway, I see Michael Franco. We stand together and Brendan Hart and all their tricks. So now that's hardstyle. Well, the thing is now that I'm learning something big now about music, and I'm saying that no matter what, now my life is moving forward, but I can see how to go about the $3,000 now, and go the freeway as much as I can. I go the freeway. Am I able to save up $3,000 within 6 years? Well, yeah, yeah. Now, guess what, that's the way. That's the way. I just got on the fucking dole, mate. I keep going, mate. I have all the time. I have all the time for here. I see Jesus Christ says, oh, I say, yeah. Well, sure, guess what? Bro, Jesus Christ says that's a free road. But Jesus Christ says it's the best road because you can talk more words. I talk more words. I mean, oh, there's no rush to get to the 9 to 5 job, yeah. There's no rush to get to the 9 to 5 job. I see the rush. I see the rush here. I see desperation to make money. Oh, no. I mean, no work for money, mate. Oh, I'm learning something big now. I learned this, man. I leveraged 6 years. I leveraged 6 years of freedom here to make $3,000 to make an event. So yeah, I leveraged 6 years. I mean, let's go around Australia, mate. So you keep going. I made it, man. I made it for free. I made Freedom Road. I mean, maybe I'm pushing. Yeah, I have freedom, man. I have freedom. I made freedom, mate. I never rush for a 9 to 5 job, mate. I'm never misery, mate. But it's the words, man. I can speak words to you, and that's why I never want to go to the 9 to 5 job because of that. Which that's the reason, mate, and that's a big reason, and that's something that I understand, mate. I'm enjoying my life, mate. Because you have to work on a 9 to 5 job. Because this woman is looking for a man, and she has to work on a 9 to 5 job, bro. Because she hating life, mate. Because ooh. Which they all hate in life. Which they all have to. I mean, they have to create a family, and they're working on a 9 to 5 job. So, ooh. When they're looking to create a family, I mean, they're not looking to be great. I mean, they're looking to create a family to work on a 9 to 5 job. That's the worst thing. I mean, go look to be great first without a 9 to 5 job before you make a family and before you have a girlfriend or boyfriend. I mean, the difference between me and them is I want to go be great and never work a 9 to 5 job. But they want to make a family, to have sex with other people, to work on a 9 to 5 job. Bro, that's the difference, yeah? See, Divino, I approach you. Divino with May and Levy, I approach you. I love this song. I love this track. I want to listen to it. I see Armin Burn is very popular about his music, but guess what? Because he's very popular, unfortunately, he's been in the game there longer than anybody in terms of those people, mate. But I'm longer in the game than Armin Burn in trance music. I'm longer than him in the game because I make more music than him. And he might say that he's been in 20 years in music. No. I mean, I make more music than you. I make more music than you. I mean, how can you be more in the game than me? No. Let's say Jesus Christ made 30 hours of music, but Danny Milivojevic made 15 hours of music. I mean, who's more experienced? I mean, Jesus Christ. But let's say Danny Milivojevic is 20 years in experience of music production, but Jesus Christ is 5 months of music experience. I mean, 5 months, but I'm 20 years. I mean, who has more experience now? But guess what? Danny Milivojevic has more experience in music production than Jesus Christ because that's 20 years and 5 months. But listen to me now. This is a difference over here. I mean, Jesus Christ is 5 months experience, but made 30 hours of music. But Danny Milivojevic is 20 years experience, but made 15 hours of music. Who's more experienced now? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is more experienced, mate. And why is that? I mean, he only in 5 months made 30 hours of music. I had to make fucking 15 hours of music in 20 years, man. But he made fucking 30 hours of music in 5 months. Yeah, I had to make 15 minutes. I had to make 15 hours of music in 20 years. I mean, 20 fucking years. I mean, imagine how much Jesus Christ can make music for the next 5 months. And the next 5 months, and the next 5 months, and the next 5 months. Because in the first 5 months, he made 30 hours of music, yeah? I mean, he's more experienced. Aren't you? He can fucking make fucking way more than me, mate. In music. I mean, yeah, but me, I'm doing much better than that. Understand? So that's what I'm saying, that I'm doing better than Armin Burn. And Armin Burn is the longest over there in the game with trance music, but as soon as Danny Milivojevic comes into play, fortunately now he's no longer the guy who's at the top, mate. I'm at the top now. I mean, why is that? Because I create more music, just like Jesus Christ, mate. I create more music, man, than him. I make longer music than him, mate. For sure now, Jesus Christ says that's the way. For sure, though, Armin Burn goes and promotes other people on his radio show, but Danny Milivojevic promotes Danny Milivojevic only on his radio show. For sure, yeah, I'm selfish, but I want to bring you music, yeah? I mean, Danny Milivojevic is only promoting Danny Milivojevic. I mean, Danny Milivojevic is only promoting Danny Milivojevic's voice on this audio program. I mean, Danny Milivojevic is selfish, but he's promoting everybody too. I'm promoting Armin Burn. I'm promoting other people too. But on my radio show, I'm just promoting Danny Milivojevic. For sure. Unless they're lucky to be on my fucking radio show and ask me to remix their track or some shit. I never even want to remix their tracks, mate. I don't want to remix their tracks unless they ask me, mate. Then I say, just give me your MIDI file, that's your melody, and give me your vocals. I'll fucking create something that's a remix, man. Remixes are easy to make, man. Yeah. I'm gonna put whatever I want, mate, into it. Now, since I'm saying that, I'll move on, man. There's a big difference, man. When working on A Better Life, I see Being Alive with Rise remix with Hardwell and Jaguar Rise. I'm enjoying Netflix, man. I love to sit down and watch Netflix all day long, man. I'm talking to you anyway. I'm never fucking wasting time. I'm listening to music too. Listen to music while watching Netflix and talking to you. Oh, I'm watching Star Trek. Already did watch 7 seasons and 9 episodes already of Star Trek right now. I mean, Sam. Yeah, I mean, I'm very quick, man. I'm watching just the images of Netflix. I'm watching all the images now. I can see exactly what's happening in the films, man. Oh, I see all these images are flipping around, man. I mean, it's flipping. I mean, each and every fucking 42 minutes I watch of Star Trek episode. Guess what? I mean, you must understand that those images I see in Star Trek episode, and they're fucking all 45-minute series, and all Star Trek episodes are around 45 minutes of actual bliss of episodes, mate. And for fuck's sake, I mean, hundreds of fucking images I can see, man. And oh, I mean, look at these images, man. I'm enjoying my life, mate. I feel the nightclubbing scene around here. I see it's much more how it is, man. But I can see the style, I can see the vibe, I can see the vibes. But the vibes is what you make of it in the music, man. I see the gay club over there in Melbourne, man. I see, ooh. I see how Donatopia is going off, mate, in the nice and beautiful marquee, man. See it? Say, ooh. See over there. I see home bar, mate. It's nice and beautiful for me. And now, that's what I mean, approach. Now, since I understand the nice and beautiful nightclubbing events and how they go about nightclubbing events, well, you have to give money for that. But you have to give money to them to book the room. And now the security guards, probably, guess what? Probably they have to fucking book the security guards. Probably, guess what? Probably, yeah. Because at my events, I don't even need security guards, mate. I don't fucking need security guards, but they need security guards because they're selling alcohol. They're selling alcohol, mate, and they need security guards. I never need security guards at the nightclubs, mate. But what I need to do is book the room. And now at the door sales, now this is different, but this is where I may need to get some employees, mate. I may need to get somebody to come to the doors over here to work for me, or I may give them some money from the day to go and do it for me. And I may give them some money to do it for me. I'll leave it this way. And now, guess what? I'm learning something that no matter what, that it's much more how I feel. I feel that I keep going with everything, and I keep asking for money, and I understand that I'm winning, man. I'm winning anyway. I never lost anything for this event, mate. I gained more and more, man. I'm learning how to pick myself up from a fail, man. I see now confusion with Dave Asprey. So I have to actually tell you the actual name so I can reference it with myself as well. Let's see now how I do, mate. I do great. But everybody's on their own, mate. I'm pretty sure everybody's going their own way. In terms of music production. And in terms of life as well. Unfortunately, going old, mate. Unfortunately, they lost, mate, and they lost Australia, and they want to go on a holiday somewhere. And they've never, unfortunately, during the coronavirus period, unfortunately, Serbian people have never even went anywhere during the coronavirus, mate. But then, unfortunately, Danimir Milivojevic went everywhere during the coronavirus, mate. I went to more cities than they did. I went more around Australia than they did. I seen Port Macquarie. I seen all these places, man. I already said to you in the Nice and Beautiful podcast where I went. Well, yeah, but I'll move on, man, quickly. Well, sure that every single time I'm moving on with my conversations with myself, and I'm learning my life, man. I like that sound. Which is a similar sound to Adash Never Kill. I see how people are different, mate. I can say, although the thing is now, I'm understanding that my Idolatopia just wrecks them. I realize my Idolatopia wrecks them completely because it's a vocal track, mate. Unfortunately, now I stand out. I mean, what stands out? I mean, is there 100 people who have 3 to 12 minute tracks, or Danny Milivojevic has a 4.5 hour track and more? Which is 4.5 hours, yeah? Which is 4.5 hours stands out more than those 3 to 12 minute tracks they do, man. Which that's why I can see a gateway, yeah? I can see a gateway here. Which, yeah, I can see the way, mate. I can see the way, mate. Which they are confused. Which they have big confusion about me. Which they have big confusion about what I've done. Which they have big confusion about me. Which they fucking say, no. Which they're going to do 3 to 12 minute music because I'm a Maroon. But Danny Milivojevic is making 3 to 12 music, but unfortunately, Danny Milivojevic is still doing what Maroon's doing. But Danny Milivojevic is doing something bigger as well. And he's doing 4.5 hour music too. But then they were doing 4.5 hour music, man. I mean, they're going to lose, man. I mean, they're losing, man. Unfortunately, but they never trust me over here. Which they never trust my music, man. But this, I'll move on there. So yeah, I mean, keep going, mate. I mean, they're haters, mate. I mean, yeah, I say they hate me, but unfortunately, they never get why. Unfortunately, they never understand why I'm so popular. I have 4.5 hour music, man. That's one track. I mean, that's why I'm so popular, but they never understand that. They ask themselves why. Say, yeah, I'll show you already, for fuck's sake. I showed you, man. Or should they never want to trust me? Or should they never want to trust me? Or should they never want to make 4.5 hour music because I fucking done it first? Or should, yeah. Or should they never want to do it anymore? Or should they lost motivation, man? Or should they jealous of me already? So yeah. Or should they unaware of it? I'll leave it alone. So anyway, I promise you. So what I do with my music sets over here is I go DJ my music in another section, and I DJ all my sets on video, mate. And now it's a radio show in a different way. I'm making 2 radio shows, but the first radio show is just the fucking music without me in it, so you can just listen in the background. And that's a different radio show. But then I have another radio show where I'm actually DJing the music in front of you, and that's different, mate. But my radio show, that's my other one. I appear in the radio show, and what happens in that radio show is it just plays. I mean, it's just playing the original melodies, yeah. But then once I pop up on the DJing set while recording myself on film, Russia, this is where I'm repeating the whole track, but I'm actually DJing it for you right in front of your face on YouTube. It's a different type of radio show, but it's actually me doing it live for you. I'm doing it live for you in terms of a nice and beautiful DJing set, but nobody else does that except I. I'm the only one who goes DJing this music. That's my music only. And having my own radio show, that's my music only. Which that's what I want in Adelaide before. But I have better than that. I'm going to show you. I have more than that, mate. Watch now, what I'm understanding now is everything is a dead zone right now except Sydney and Mackay now. Watch Mackay and overseas, I can live. I'm going the freeway all the way, mate. I'm enjoying my life, mate. I see the free road, and the free road is what I'm understanding that I have more free time. I mean the words I only. I just mean the word I only. But that's why I'm understanding that no matter what, I love everything, man. I don't talk to anybody, man. I see Horizon with Suanda 277 with Millard E and David Gier. See David Gier, mate. See, I say, I'm better than that. I never went I only. I see David Deer. I know I'm lying because I'm a word I, mate. Well, now I see straight away how I feel. I feel different. And as I feel different, I can see how people are evolving in the Star Trek film here. And they're evolving in different ways, mate. So there'll be... Let's see how that works, mate. Probably by the end of Star Trek over here, which they become very popular by the end of the series, mate. I can see that. By the end of the series, they're very popular now. At the start of the series, I mean, guess what happens at the start of the series? They're like the new guys, mate. After, I mean, listen to me. I mean, imagine you're an actor, but you just start your first show as an episode on a TV show somewhere. But you're the new person, yeah? But let's say you have a crew of, let's say, 10 people. And all of you start in the first episode. I'm pretty sure all of you guys are new to the world, mate. I mean, everybody's watching you, but you're the new people now. I mean, there's other people more popular than you, yeah? But let's say after 50 seasons of you guys together, now you see this? But by the end of that episode of 50 seasons, on the 24th episode of 50 seasons, it's the last episode of that fucking show. Now you guys are great, man. But you fucking guys are great because you're all together, man. And you're all together, and that's a fucking band, isn't it? And guess what? I mean, that's the acting, yeah? That's acting on TV shows. And you guys are fucking legends, man. And then guess what? I mean, after the TV show, you're going to another TV show now. But everybody recognizes you from the fucking Star Trek film that has 50 episodes and that has fucking more than that. But guess what? Everybody recognizes you from that fucking 50 season film that you were in, which was a TV show. Because now you're a fucking headliner like Dwayne The Rock Johnson at a film somewhere. Because everybody can recognize you from 50 seasons of shows, mate, in some other fucking TV show. And now suddenly you made the screens with cinemas somewhere. And you're in the X-Men fucking files or something like that. Or you're doing something nice. And then guess what? And now you're fucking popular because people can fucking recognize that you're great in that season film. Understand? People can recognize that you're fucking great from that 50 seasons of TV shows, man, that you've done. Understand? So that's why, yeah? I mean, that's acting, man. Whereas that guy from Star Trek film, I understand I have to find his name, but he fucking went from Star Trek to X-Men and to Lord of the Rings, man. When he went from Star Trek, man, TV show, to fucking X-Men film with the Wolverine and stuff. And then he fucking went to Lord of the Rings, man. Understand? Yeah. Probably fucking big star, mate. That's the thing, man. I keep going with everything, but I see Dave Bautista over here with some new film that he made. It's a 2 hour and 28. I see it's a 2 hour and 28 minute film, but I can watch it in less than a minute, mate. Let's look at the images of this film. I just watch the images. I don't even care about the audio because I'm listening to audio of music, man. See Colosseum with Ram and Alan Watts, man. See now this film here with Dave Bautista. Let's have a look. I see it's an action film. It goes in action films today. But this is a movie screen TV show, mate. Actually, now I can see other people in now. I can see how it is, man. The thing here is he's the main star in the film, mate. And he's actually performing as the main star of the films today. Is Dave Bautista. I've actually been watching this one already. But listen, I can repeat always a track or a film. No worries, mate. And that's the thing, yeah. The film is excellent. The film is a zombie film. It's a zombie film, and I can tell right away, mate. But that's it, Broshi. Broshi has some kind of greatness, so Broshi does. That film is, I'm better than R. The film is really, really Army of the Dead with Dave Bautista. I see Star Trek Voyager. Huh? This is a new one. I see it's 7 seasons. But I did watch that one. I see that one's a 2000 Star Trek show. Or should I move on for that one? Or should, or should I keep going, mate? This is new episodes with some kind of film over here. There's some new episodes over here. So since there's a new episode, actually this is season 1 and season 2. Actually, so they have some new episodes with this film over here. So let's have a look at this one. And I'm just catching up to everything, but I'm having a great time, mate. And guess what? I'm gonna keep going. And that's what I'm doing, guys.